Hello, I'm Adam from FTC Team 14892 Venom out of Alliance Academy in Georgia, and today I'm going to be presenting about the design process. So why does your team need the engineering design process? It's needed for solving problems and coming up with innovative ideas. Every year, FTC will come out with a new challenge that each team will have to come up with solutions for. So this design process is how you come up with your finished robot design. Every member gets a voice and is included in your finalized robot design. Your programmers and business people, along with your mechanical, should all have a say in what the robot design will be, especially your programmer, as they're the ones that will actually make the robot move. The first couple meetings should be designated completely to brainstorming and coming up with ideas. And you'll want to utilize the parliamentary procedure style voting, and we'll get into that later on. So we got the first two steps of the engineering design process, and the first step is going to be spitballing. Everybody is coming up with ideas for the robot, and everybody should feel included. There should be about 2 to 3 days inside of this stage coming up with ideas, and there are no bad ideas. So for an idea to become a design, the idea needs to be seconded by a member of your team. So the idea must be seconded to move past the spitballing page. Next up, we got steps 3 and 4, which would be the discussion and take a vote. And this is where the parliamentary procedure style voting starts. So for the discussion, your ideas that got seconded will be discussed with the entire team. And then the person who came up with the idea originally will be in charge of presenting the idea to the rest of the team. And then in the discussion stage, the team members can ask questions to get all the knowledge about the design. And then once your discussion has finished, you will take a vote, and your team must have at least half the team vote for an idea for it to move on to the next stage. So steps 5 and 6 are sketching in CAD. The presenter of his idea will need to sketch his or her idea. It does not have to be a good sketch. It just has to be good enough for the entire team to get a feel for what the design will look like. So everybody needs to see the idea so the team members can all make suggestions to improve the original design. Next up, we got CAD. So have a team member CAD the idea when everyone agrees on the sketch. The team member that CADs it does not have to be the presenter who had the idea originally. So make sure the presenter is with the person CADing the idea so the CAD design is the same vision as the presenter had in the sketch. The CAD design would go into the full robot CAD once finished. Finally, we got the last two steps. So once your robot is fully CADed and each part is fully finalized and your team decides they would like to create it, you're ready to CNC, 3D print, or build whatever your team has decided to make. So you want to make a prototype of the main mechanisms and test them out and record the results. So for prototyping, you could use simple parts such as just a motor and some rev parts. So you want to build the final robot once the prototype is the way your team wants it to. So you'll test your prototype and you'll evaluate the results and make sure that is what you want to build. So the final product, you'll finally build the robot, and if any problems come up, you'll want to reevaluate and go back to the drawing board if any problems come up. If not, then congratulations, you've just built your first full robot. So to review, there are 8 steps. The first 2 are spitballing and seconding. Everyone comes up with ideas and an idea must be seconded to pass. Then there's the discussion and voting. So you utilize the parliamentary procedure voting style, which half your team has to vote for an idea for it to pass. And then you'll sketch and CAD the idea, perfect the design, and make sure everyone is on the same page. Everybody knows what is going on with the design. And then you'll want to prototype the final design, and the final product of your robot will need to be tested. And if something needs to be fixed, you go back to the drawing board. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'm Adam, and there are plenty of other videos inside of our mechanical sessions, and you'll hopefully be able to use them towards this season inside of FTC. Good luck, teams.